Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about GameStop. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about GameStop stock. Do I think GameStop stock is going to go on another short squeeze? And if GameStop stock is going to go on another short squeeze, what's going to be my overall price prediction for it? Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So right now, GameStop is currently sitting at $152. GameStop stock honestly has not really been doing that much. Looking at the 1 week chart, down about 11.52%, which is not that bad. But looking at the 1 month chart, it's down about 23% of its value, down about $45.50. But looking at the 3 month chart, it's doing pretty well, up 256%. And a lot of people are holding GameStop stock. A lot of people have been kind of diamond handing. A lot of people wondering, is GameStop stock going to go through another short squeeze? If so, what do you think the overall price is going to be? For me personally, I don't feel like we've seen the last of GameStop. I do think that GameStop does have room for another rally. Obviously, we've definitely seen that GameStop stock has been a lot more in the media attention. A lot of Redditors are not selling their positions in GameStop, and there's still a lot of people holding GameStop stock. A lot of people thinking that, okay, there's definitely going to be one more squeeze out of this, and if so, what overall price are we actually going to get for it? For me, I do think that this squeeze that we get from GameStop, if GameStop stock does go through a short squeeze, is definitely going to be a lot bigger than the first squeeze we actually got. So here's the reason why I believe this. A lot of people took the opportunity to go ahead and short GameStop stock back here at these all-time highs back in January 28. We definitely see a high of $450 on the chart. It only shows $347. This was kind of the cause of a gamma squeeze. A lot of Redditors definitely want to show the hedge funds that, basically just to teach them a lesson that you can't really take advantage of the market manipulation and stuff like that. So a lot of people ran GameStop stock up, and a lot of hedge funds did end up losing a lot of money. Brokerages kind of limiting the trading on these stocks, only allowing people to sell their positions instead of buy, which slowly caused a small decrease. And now GameStop stock hasn't really been doing much. It's kind of been on a sideways trading. It's kind of making people very impatient. A lot of people holding the stock are like, okay, when is GameStop stock going to go on another run? Is there anything that's basically going to be able to drive GameStop stock up for another short squeeze? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to kind of keep in consideration when it comes to GameStop stock. Obviously, one, it's very volatile. So yes, it can make a quick jump very, very quickly. A lot of people, like I said, this stock can grow 30, 40, 50% in a single day. And here's the cool thing about GameStop is, they're basically becoming very innovative. Mr. Cohen is really trying to take GameStop into a different direction. A lot of people thinking that GameStop can actually survive as a company. Obviously, GameStop has had talks of bankruptcies in the past, and there's still a lot more people out there that are getting more bullish on GameStop. But aside from that, people are holding GameStop stock. They're waiting for a squeeze to happen, but they're kind of just met with overall, stock trading sideways, or the stock is slowly decreasing. So why is GameStop stock not going up? Well, one, like I said, there's a lot of reasons for it. One, volume has kind of exited the stock a little bit. So if we take a look at the volume, it's trading around 4 to 5 million shares, right, that are being traded every single day. That's not that much compared to what GameStop was trading at when this whole squeeze was kind of happening a couple of months back. And there's obviously a lot of reasons for that. Like I said, there's not really been much news about the overall stock, nothing really much going on. But if GameStop stock does have really good news, this could be enough to push GameStop stock upward. And I'm sure that one of these days, GameStop stock is going to squeeze again. Now, I know a lot of people say, you're just saying this, it's clickbait, stuff like that. But here's the thing, you can't really ever predict a squeeze. GameStop was trading at $4 or $5, this time last year, and we can definitely see that a lot of people probably did not predict GameStop being around $450 a share, let alone this time last year. If I told people that GameStop stock was going to be sitting around $152 a share, a lot of people probably may have not believed it, and I honestly wouldn't have believed it myself. But honestly, when it comes to the stock market, anything can happen. Stocks are very, very volatile. They go up and they go down a lot. And some of these stocks have very, very explosive growth. It's the same with GameStop stock. Even Roaring Kitty, he's kind of the whole guy that kind of started his overall position on GameStop. He's the one that kind of brought light to the whole GameStop situation, saying he's adding to his position and stuff like that. He actually added more shares and doubled his position in GameStop stock because he does truly believe that there is going to be another run in GameStop stock. I also believe that there's also going to be another run in GameStop stock, and I can almost say with certain that this squeeze is definitely going to be a lot bigger than the last time. So my overall price prediction on GameStop stock, if I think GameStop stock is actually going to run again, what's my overall price prediction on GameStop? You know, where do I think that GameStop is actually going to go to? So for me, I think GameStop it's definitely going to hit higher prices than it did last time. The reason I say this is because now GameStop is definitely sitting at a lot higher price, which means that if there's millions of shares being shorted, you know, these hedge funds have to cover their positions at these higher prices. And like I said, it's not just thousands or hundreds of shares that are being shorted. These are millions and millions of shares that are being shorted with GameStop stock. So if the price gets high enough to a point where people start to panic, people definitely have to kind of be looking at it from a bigger perspective, that this could definitely cause a squeeze in GameStop to a lot higher prices. For me, if GameStop stock does squeeze, I could easily see GameStop going well over $500 to $600. It is very doable and it is very possible. Like I said, nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. It's just for educational purposes. But looking at it on paper, if we take a look at the limelight and how fast stocks can actually grow when it comes to short squeezes altogether, these stocks can go crazy amounts in such a short amount of time that a lot of people don't really see it coming. And for me, I don't think we've seen the last of GameStop. I do think that GameStop has room for another rally. Now, what do I suggest people to do if they're holding? Like I said, if you're holding GameStop stock and you truly think it's going to run again, the best thing you can do is probably average down or hold. There's probably people out there who are holding GameStop averages way higher than the prices right now. You guys really have to do a cost-based analysis. See if you're willing to take the loss or just wait it out in hopes that the stock is going to go through a short squeeze. There is also a possible chance that the stock is not going to go through a short squeeze and the stock could just slowly start to fall. But we definitely see at the 1-year chart, the last time the stock fell, we had this quick jump up right again. It goes to show, like I said, that these stocks are very, very explosive and they can grow large amounts in just a short amount of time. This is why people should never really discount GameStop stock and its ability to rally again. Like I said, yes, the last month has been pretty boring for GameStop stock. It really has not been doing anything, has not been moving much. Even today, it's up less than 1%. So, you know, people are like, okay, you know, holding GameStop. I'm getting tired of holding GameStop. Like I said, you have to wait for the right moment. You can never predict when a short squeeze is going to happen. It could happen this month, next year. You never really know. But for a lot of people out there who are holding and doubling up their positions and adding on to their positions, they probably know that there's probably going to be another squeeze. And here's the thing, hedge funds don't usually learn their lessons the first time around. They're sometimes can be very, very greedy people, and that's kind of how the stock market has always gone down. Looking at the 1-year chart, there's people here who started new short positions. There's people out there who are like, okay, GameStop is going to $0. You know, a lot of hedge funds could exit their positions, collect the profit they have now, but people want to drive the stock all the way down to zero. There's a lot of people out there who think that GameStop stock is legit going to $0, so they're not going to sell out of their positions just yet. As GameStop stock continues to rally, if GameStop stock continues to go up to a point where these hedge funds start to panic, they're going to have to cover large amounts of positions, and this is definitely going to send GameStop stock up higher to all-time highs. Not if all-time highs, but it's definitely going to send it to unreasonable prices that people can't really calculate on a base analysis alone. Usually when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know, looking at the technical analysis, you know, you can't really predict short squeezes. It's just kind of something that just ends up rallying up altogether. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of GameStop stock. Do you think GameStop stock is going to hit another short squeeze? If you guys own GameStop stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.